Hi dear students, today we are going to discuss a question that was demanded by the most of the students of philo to solve this question. Okay, so the question actually here the meaning of D is nothing. Our main question is this, what you can see, and these are the options. Okay, so let's solve it and let us check which option is correct. So before solving, I'm here just written the question for you. That is, I have denoted as a equation number one. Okay, so for solving this question, I'm assuming that x square is a cos 2 theta. Okay, as we suppose x square is equal to cos 2 theta, I'm here going to use some notation that I will later use. So I'm just doing some calculation for later use. Okay, so as we know that the value of cos 2 theta is cos square theta minus ka sin square theta. This is a formula what we know. So at the end, we also know that 1 plus cos 2 theta can be written as a 1 plus the value of this cos 2 theta. I have put it here. So by using this formula that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, we can find from here the value of 1 minus sin square theta. You can observe when we take this sign this side, we get 1 minus sin square theta is equal to cos square theta. So using this value, I have here found 1 cos square theta was here, and again next one is found by using this 1 minus sin square theta. So we get here 2 cos square theta. In the similar way, we have calculated 1 minus cos 2 theta as 2 sin square theta. Okay. After this calculation, let's move to the second part, that means second page. Now we are put all the values in above one. Okay. The values what we have calculated here in this part, we are going to use this value to put here. Okay. So let's put it. So in place of x square, I have put it cos 2 theta. Here cos 2 theta. Just replace x square by cos 2 theta. So we get this equation. Okay. Now I am just replacing 1 plus cos 2 theta by this value. Let me change the color. Okay, I'm replacing 1 plus cos 2 theta. Okay, again change it color to some another color. I'm using the 1 plus cos 2 theta as a 2 cos square theta, and 1 minus cos 2 theta as a 2 sin square theta. So just replace these values. Here was 1 plus cos 2 theta, so I put it 2 cos square theta. 1 minus, so we have put it 2 sin square theta. Again the plus was by replaced by the 2 cos square, and minus was replaced by the 2 sin square. Okay, no problem till here. So just solve this under root. When you just remove this under root part, what we get? Under root 2, and this square part will get cancelled out with the under root. So here we have cos theta. In the similar way, our square root cancels this square, and here we get under root ka 2. So in the same way, we have calculated the below part also. After calculating all these parts, you can just observe from here. If we just multiply this, I am solving this internal part to show you what I am going to do later. So I am just dividing. Here we have 2 times of cos theta plus ka under root 2 times of sin theta. Okay, I'm dividing this whole part by under root 2 cos theta, and the division this part can be written as under root 2 times of cos theta minus ka under root 2 times of sin theta. Again I'm dividing this whole part by root 2 cos theta. Okay, if you observe, they are not going to affect anything in the question. Why? Because they both will get cancelled out. We get our original value, this what we have. Okay, when we cancel these both, बट वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू डू दैट बिकॉज वी हैव जस्ट हमने इसको यहाँ पे ले आए हैं खुद ही ताकि हम इसका यूज कर पाए. ओके, सो फॉर यूजिंग दिस व्हाट वी हैव टू डू, वी हैव टू डिवाइड दिस फर्स्ट पार्ट बाय दिस. when you divide this first part by this, what we get 1. So I have put it here 1. Okay, now when you divide this whole part by this, what we get this root 2 get cancel out, and sin theta by cos theta is a tan theta. So I have put it here tan theta. Okay, in the similar way, so our upper part is done. Now for the denominator part, when you divide root 2 cos theta by this, we again get 1 here. So I have put it here 1. Okay, and in the similar way, when you solve the other part, this by we get this get cancel out, we have a sin by cos, that is our tan. So I have put it here tan theta. Okay, here we have multiplied, tan theta can be written as 1 into tan theta. So I have put it, I have just written here 1 into tan theta. Now what is the 1? 1 can be written in the form of tan of pi by 4, no problem. And here we have a tan theta, so we have put it here tan theta. Here we have a 1, again 1 is written by the 1. Why I am doing this? Because I am going to use the formula of tan a plus b. If you remember tan a plus b formula, so what was the tan a plus b? It was tan a plus ka tan b divided by 1 minus tan a tan b. Yes or no? We are just going to use that formula. So for using this formula, I am going to just convert this value into this form. Okay, this form, so that we can use. So now let's continue to solve it. So what can we do from here? You can observe from here. Oh, what's happening? Okay. So now let's continue from here. So you can observe from here that we just converted this 1 into this form, and this can be written in the form same. Here, for using this formula, I am taking this 1 as it is 1. Okay. Because we need 1 here for this formula. So 1 minus का again, why I have taken this 1? Now you can observe. Because I need here 10 a something like. Okay. 10 a तरह के मतलब that means we need 10 pi by 4 here. So I have just use 1 here. So I have written this 10 pi by 4 into 10 theta. This is going to be same to this. So this is so now using this formula what I have written below, we have just converted this into the formula of tan of pi by 4 plus ka theta. Now this is a tan actually okay. Now this tan inverse cancels this tan. As this tan inverse cancels this tan, we get our value that is our inside, that is nothing but pi by 4 plus ka theta. Okay. So we get this value. Now we need to find this theta from what we have just assumed as the x square. So for solving this theta, just observe what we have taken as starting. We have taken x square is equal to cos 2 theta. So we have to evaluate theta from here. For evaluating theta, I am taking inverse both sides. So what we get? Cos inverse ka x square is equal to 2 theta. For evaluating theta, I am dividing both sides by 1 by 2. That means 2. So we get 1 by 2 times of cos inverse x square times equal to theta. Okay. So I am going to replace the theta in the previous slide by this value. So I have replaced here theta by this value. Okay. 1 by 2 times of cos inverse x square. So I have put it here value, and this is our answer. Okay. So which option is correct? Our option in which we have pi by 4 plus का this part. So let's observe कौन option correct है आपका. So this option correct. Here the meaning of this nothing. It is due to some मतलब जो मैथमेटिकल जिसमें कि जो कंप्यूटर में आप टाइपिंग करते हैं उसमें वजह से कुछ एरर आ जाता है, उसकी वजह से दिक्कत है. तो यहाँ पे आपका वैल्यू क्या हो गया? पाई बाई 4 टाइम्स ऑफ, यहाँ पे भी डी के कोई मीनिंग नहीं है, 1 बाई 2 टाइम्स कॉस इनवर्स ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर. ओके. तो आपका डी ऑप्शन करेक्ट हो गया. दैट मीन्स फोर्थ ऑप्शन इज करेक्ट. ओके. दिस इज योर आंसर. दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे. हैव ए गुड डे.